Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era and this is your boy Ahmed, and today we're gonna look through the cryptoverse. Stick around to the end, you're gonna like it, and make sure to subscribe. So let's begin. Bitcoin bags 2 billion inflows. Ethereum sees highest institutional buying since March. One trader expects Ethereum to hit $10,000 in 2024 this year, a nearly 200% increase from current levels of $3,600. Bitcoin led the investment activity with over 1.7 billion inflows, while Ethereum saw its best week since March with nearly 70 million inflows. Some traders expect buying activity in Ether-tracked products to continue, with expectations of assets reaching $10,000 price level in 2024. Trading volumes in exchange-traded products, ETPs, rose to $12 billion for this week, up 55% from the week prior. Bitcoin led investment activity at over 1.7 billion inflows for the week, while Ethereum saw its best ever inflows since March at nearly $70 million. So what's the difference between an ETF and an ETP? An ETF is a specific type of investment. It's a spot trade, whereas an ETP is basically an exchange where you can have ETS, where you can trade commodities, you can trade notes, you can trade futures. You also have futures in the derivatives market. Meanwhile, we have the biggest possible short squeeze that BTC has ever had in history. The red bar is indicating how many shorts are in the system, and it's gone to such an extent where we're here right now. This is probably going to be the biggest short squeeze that we've ever seen. There's an arbitrage play with institutions. So what they're doing is this: they're selling on the futures markets and they're buying on the spot market. BTC falls back after attempt at $72,000, but the Fed, US data, and global rate cuts may bring new all-time highs. Upcoming CPI and labor market data releases in the next few days and could be a key for what's next for Bitcoin price. 2 days from now on, the most pivotal results are going to come in, and we're going to find out about CPI. We're going to find out, I did say this, I said BTC is going to probably break out on the 12th of June. Everyone put this on your calendar, 12th of May. That's the most important data. Core CPI, year-on-year CPI, but the most relevant is core CPI. We're also going to find about the labor market. Unemployment, if it's heading back down, we're all in the clear and we're heading up higher. In general, the entire crypto market, excluding the top 10 cryptocurrencies, is on average doing much better than BTC. So we've gone up from here to here. We've gone up 15,000%. 15,000% against BTC, which is incredible. I'm going to round up the altcoin market. I'm going to round it up, and this chart shows it very well. Q4 was the easiest time to make money. Q4 2023. It was not difficult. It was very easy to make money. There was a lot of fear, but also it was just easy. Everything was bouncing on the lows. Everything. The easiest money to make was in Q4 2023. We had max fear and there was literally no sellers. All the sellers have sold. There was only buyers in the market. And in Q3 2024, we went up massively. It was the easiest time to make money in crypto. We went from here to there. We went up 173%. Likewise, AVAX from here was Q4 2023, the 25th of September 2023. So we went up a massive, huge amount to Q1, and we kept on going. We went up 464%. This is Stacks Q4, and we went up 527%. We continued to go. We went up 915%. I can show you Phantom the same thing. From Q4 2023, we just kept on going up. From here all the way to there, we went 546%. Same thing with Arbitrum. Q4 of 2023, we went up 200%. And unfortunately, we made a complete full circle and we've gone all the way back to the range lows. Unfortunately, we went all the way back to the range lows and we might actually go and make a newer lower low. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The best chart I've seen so far. Literally very, very good chart. Clean chart. Really, really doing well. Q4, same thing. 2023, October. From here, we went 308%. Near, same thing. From here, Q4, 23rd of October, all the way from here, all the way to there, we went up 800%. Tau, same thing. Easiest time to make money, 600%. 2023, October, 23rd of October, we went up 704%. Su, same thing. 23rd of October, 2023, we went up 443%. Same thing. It's a meme coin, massive meme coin. It's got a massive market cap. Same thing. On the 25th of September 2023, this is Q4 of 2023. Easiest time in crypto to make money in this cycle, and we went up 1,786%. We went up 17%. Same thing with OXO, we went up all the way 1,289%. Ordinals, same thing, we went up 340%, 410%, sorry. TRB, same thing, we went up 7,545%. We went up 75% and formed a new all-time high. Q1 2024, it started to get a little bit more difficult. It started to get more choppy. Q1, from here to there, we went up 500%. Q2, we went up from here to there, we went up 163%. This is Q1 of 2024. We went up from here to there, 158%. Followed by Q2 of 2024, which we're currently in. We've made a correction from here to there and we've gone down a whopping, from wick to wick, 87%. We've almost come full circle. AVAX, same thing. Q4 of 2023, great year, 496%. Followed by another green candle and we went up from here to there, we went up 136%. Followed by a red candle of the following quarter and we went down 48%. So I'm talking about the difficulty. The difficulty is getting more and more difficult. It's getting more and more difficult. The easiest time and the easiest play was in 2023 when we made the absolute bottom. That was the best play. But currently alts are all suffering. Majority of alts, excluding meme coins and selective meme coins, only a few of them, a handful of them, and also AI. Those two are the only coins that are doing well in your portfolio. Everything else is having a correction. Red candle on Doge, XRP, red candle, massive red candle. And we've gone from wick to wick. We've gone down 35%. Doge, same thing. DOT, the same thing. This quarter, it's gone down 42%. Matic, same thing. Mantle, same thing. Stacks, same thing, but Stacks is making a higher low. So this is very bullish for Stacks. This is a massive buy, ladies and gentlemen. It's a massive buy. This thing is going to 10 trillion US dollars, 10 billion. This thing's going to 10 billion US dollars, ladies and gentlemen. $2 is underpriced, is vastly underpriced. BVM is making a new lower low. BVM is going to carry on and make lower lows. I'm going to tell you later on. I'm going to go back to BVM and show you where it's actually going to go to. Right now, it looks terrible and it's going to continue to go down. Don't let social media fool you or dishearten you. There are folks that are making very good gains. Like there are some people in the left curve, and it's mainly through micro trends. It's just these micro trends that pop up, and then you have to just capitalize. But you can't stay in these trends forever. And the problem is there isn't much compounding effect. As soon as that narrative is gone, people move on to another narrative. And I believe it's because retail is not here yet. Retail is not here. Only a small amount of people are here, but mainly because of inflation. Inflation is definitely making retail stay away. Don't be disheartened if your portfolio is not doing as great as other people. And yes, these meme coins are doing exceptionally well. Yes, you can participate. I'm here to help and to help you navigate through this crypto market. Join my private members, head over to my website, go to my pricing plan, and then from there, pick an option and you won't regret. We're going to try to predict where this market is going next. We're not going to chase certain coins. We're going to try to look where the herd will probably go next. And the first one is Base. Base is about to go parabolic. They have the most stable coins that just entered into Base, into the ecosystem. If you can't see this clearly, the orange line is Base. And Base is just gone parabolic. So there's more and more activity happening on the Base ecosystem. Likewise, Uniswap, the same thing. More and more people are using the Base ecosystem, the Base chain. More and more folks are definitely using Base. It's quicker, faster, and it doesn't break down like Solana. Remember, with Solana, it's a feature, it's not a bug. And unfortunately, they have to start from the very beginning. They have to start from the very beginning and start all over again and build another chain. Maybe fork another chain. Google search volumes have gone parabolic for one word, and that word is on chain. It's gone parabolic. People are really trying to understand how to use on chain, and it's become a big thing now. And I did predict this. I predicted this in the beginning of the year. I remember predicting this. And I said on-chain is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. People are going to prefer using on-chain than centralized exchanges. And more people are going to definitely buy, trade, move around all of their crypto on-chain in the palm of their hands. On the Base chain in September 2023, it was literally 152 million US dollars. And it was like that for a while, maybe 8-9 months. And now it's at 3.22 billion US dollars. There's massive growth on the Base chain. Massive. And this is definitely a contender. It's definitely a dark horse. It can possibly beat Solana. Like, honestly, it can beat Solana. I'm going to say it here first. I know this is a left curve opinion, but I think Base will outperform Solana. I think it's going to have far more volume. I think it's going to have far more activity and more apps on their ecosystem. I personally hold Solana, but I think Base is definitely a dark horse. I have to give Solana some credit. I do hold Solana, but I have to give it some credit. It's outperformed Ethereum this week, Binance, Base, and Arbitrum. It's done more volume than all four of them combined this week. So congratulations, Solana holders. It's amazing. But there are some very dark horses. This entire space is very competitive. And we're going to find out who really wins in the end. Remember, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Some honorable mentions is KeyCat, Degen, Normie, FP. I've spoken about KeyCat on this channel. Degen, I've also spoken about Degen. Normie, I've spoken about Normie. Market cap is currently at 52 million US dollars. The market cap is at 51 million US dollars. Normie is a left curve play, recently got hacked, and it's coming back from the brink of death. So maybe, possibly, it might come back and really shock everyone. It's currently at 32 million US dollars. I remember picking it up when it was just like at 1 million, 2 million US dollars market cap. I did speak about Normie and how it got hacked. And remember I spoke about it. I bought it when he got hacked. I think 2 days later, I bought the coin. Don't look at me like that. That's crypto, you know. Don't look at me. When everyone's bearish, I had to go for it. I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that. Okay, next one, Degen. Yeah, Degen. We all know about Degen. It's a massive market cap. FP. FP looks different. It looks good so far. Last 30 days, it went up 56%. I like the chart. The chart is showing a recovery at the moment. So I like the chart. The all-time high was at $14.35. Volume stepped back in, and now we're heading back to the previous all-time high. Friend Pet is a digital animal that you get on chain, and you get it on the base chain. The only contract to interact with our game on base. So it's GameFi. It's like a game also on chain, on base. Remember, we're trying to anticipate the next play. BSC, Binance, come on. I told all my private members about BNB. BNB is going to pump, and what's it going to happen next? It's called the wealth effect. Get into Cake, Floki, CKP, Pancake Swap, Burger Swap, Sushi Swap, every swap that you can find on the Binance chain. Number 3, we have SportsFi. We got the Euros coming up. We got the Euros coming up. We got Copa America, ICC, T20, Olympics. We've got so many sports plays that we can get into. The first one is Chili's. Chili's is definitely going to be a contributor, a beneficiary to this play this month ahead. And definitely country coins such as England, France, Germany, Spain. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to win? Me personally, I think it's going to be... I don't watch football, to be fair. I don't. So who knows? If you get it right in the comments, I'll send you some free stuff. Okay, number 4, we got Sol. So some left curves are Jaito. All the left curvers live in Solana. For some reason, a lot of left curvers live there. They're a bit more different than the usual 99% of crypto. We have Jaito, Dog with Cat, we've got Bonk, and we've got many other plays. So go ahead, do your research, be careful. Number 5, AI and Apple. AI today has a World Developers Conference, and that's happening on June the 10th. The first one to look at, the coins to look at, is Arweave, ASSI, you have Render, you have RSS3. You know my opinion. You all know my opinion of AI. I think it's definitely going to change the world. You know my opinion about Trump. You know my opinion and Trump and Biden. Go for the left curve. I think Biden might win this. I think Biden might really, really do good. But you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. But I'm telling you, go for the left curve. That has the most risk to reward. Whereas Trump, yeah, I think Trump will do good, the actual token. But I think Biden might be a big surprise. BTC price targets currently at $69,609, and we're down slightly 0.04%. We've made a lower high, and hopefully we can break this area. This area is massive resistance, but you know the rule of thumb. If it keeps hitting resistance, the more it hits a resistance, the more weaker the resistance becomes. Vice versa, the same thing with support. A few days ago, we had a massive liquidation event. We got to all the way to $72,000, and unfortunately, everyone got very excited. There were massive liquidations in every single market. Ethereum, same thing. We had a massive liquidation event. Again, alts all over, everywhere. ADA, same thing, massive liquidation event. AVAX, same thing, massive huge liquidation event. And it's happened all throughout the wider crypto markets. Everyone gets uber bullish, and they enter massive long positions, and then the whales step in and crush majority of speculators. Hopefully, we're going to break this resistance with a conviction, with confirmation. Ethereum price targets currently at $3,673.61. We're down 0.87%. This is still a consolidation period. I think this is perfectly fine. We're just going to consolidate for a while longer. I'm very sure that sooner rather than later, we're going to get to $4,865. ADA price targets currently at 44 cents, and we're down 0.81%. ADA is definitely in struggle street. 100%. It's in struggle street. It's barely holding on to support. And if it breaks this support, my next area is going to be at 40 cents. If that doesn't hold, we're going to go back and make a full circle back to the 30-cent region. Price targets currently at $160, and we're slightly down 1.17%. At the moment, we're doing perfectly fine. We're just consolidating. But in this period of time, it's very difficult to make money. It's more like a player versus player kind of space we're in. It's only a few pockets in this space that are making incredible gains. For example, Brent. On May the 14th, 2024, this was literally a month ago, we went up 564%. Bear in mind, it's a large cap. It's gone to 2 billion. I did tell you about Brent. Likewise, Andy, from the 20th of May 2024, we've gone up 616%. We've outperformed Brent. A massive beta play for BTC is stacks and ordinals. Massive beta play. My trade is still on. My leverage long is still on. I think we're going to head up to this region and we're going to see a gain of 63%. Phantom is not looking good right now. We've broken this trend line. We've held this trend line for a very long time, since the very lows in Q4 2023. And now we've broken past and broken down this trend line. Ideally, what I want it to do is to go back to this trend line, but I think it's exhausted this trend. And the more vertical a trend is, the less sustainable it becomes. Like this, for example, this is not sustainable. So a trend like this is definitely not sustainable, and it's going to come back down to earth. BNB price targets currently at $629, and we're down 6.42%. We made an all-time new high, and we've got to all the way to $722. We've come back into this area, into this range. It wasn't sustainable, and it's come back. It's rejected this previous all-time high, couldn't hold it, and now we're heading back down. I'm definitely gonna take a buy order at this area. If it hits this trend line, I'm gonna pull the trigger and buy at this area. Arbitrum is not looking good at all. We're heading back to this region, to this area. It's not looking good at all. It's just completely been sold off, mainly because of all the unlocks. They've had so many unlocks that it's unbelievable. It causes inflation, and therefore it increases the supply of Arbitrum. Therefore, the holders are affected massively. Another similar coin to this is BVM. I did tell you about BVM and how it's just completely mimicking Arbitrum. I did tell you about BVM, and I did say it's mimicking. Let me show you. I can show you better than I can explain it to you. Arbitrum is on the left, and then you have BVM on the right. What do you notice? It looks very similar. We formed a left shoulder, a head, and then a right shoulder. We broke and deviated, and we came down. Likewise, what do you notice? Same thing. We made new lows after new lows after new lows. Then finally, we made a double bottom. BVM, same thing. We're making newer lows after newer lows after newer lows. Furthermore, you can see a dead cat bounce. We made a dead cat bounce from here, and then we came back and then proceeded to make another low. So what do you think is going to happen next? We're going to make a dead cat bounce, probably get to this area at $2.37, or maybe to $1.70. From here to here, we went up 46%. So we could possibly see from here to there, we can see 87, 88, 70, 68 around this region. Arbitrum continued to go all the way down, and he went down 44%. From the dead cat bounce, we can go further down, maybe 40, 50, 60%. This happens quite often with new projects. And not only is this a new project, this is a layer 2. So it's very, very similar to Arbitrum. Arbitrum is a layer 2. BVM is a layer 2 on the Bitcoin chain. Oh, this looks bad. This chart looks so hideous. And this is probably the worst chart I've seen in a long time. This chart looks terrible. Oh my God, what on earth happened here? Let me give you a rule of thumb. If a project is dumping like this, most likely the CEO, the devs, the whales, which are investors or shareholders, most likely they're trying to take out some equity, some money from the chain. It's not because people are fearful, people are scared. It's none of this. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. But hopefully the tide changes and hopefully things are more positive. I'm going to just buy around this area, 0.005. If I get a price around there, I'm stepping in. If it goes down 90%, 99, 95%, I'll buy it then. Mid-layer price targets currently at 22 cents. And we're down at the moment. We are down 1.23%. We're probably going to hit my target. This is my next target around this area, has the most confluence. It's at 18 cents. And if that doesn't hold, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to go full circle. And we're going to go back to 4 cents. The area of the most amount of volume, literally is the most amount of volume. It's the biggest amount of volume. It's at 4 cents. Probably were accumulating around that area and they didn't want to move the price. So they kept on buying around that area. And, you know, of course, this is the prices that they were accumulating at. I don't think we're going to head to there, but if it does, that would be the best buying opportunity. I will definitely buy even more at 4 cents. Finally, we have an honorable mention, and that is GME on the Solana chain. Don't fade it. This is a left curve play. Trust me, this is a left curve play. It's currently at 115 million market cap. I think this could do phenomenally well. Like, the risk to reward is massive and it's more of a left curve play. To grow your portfolio in crypto, you must do it differently. You must be different to the herd. You have to be different to the herd. You got to be different to 99% of the people. Now, 99% of the people, they're going to be in the top 10 coins. They're not really going to be in the trenches, really deep in the trenches like this. They're not going to be in there. They're going to rather just stick to their top 10 coins and that's it. They're going to get some average gains, some mediocre gains. Love you all, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good night. Peace.